Tonight at the Amway Center, great to have you with us.
Would have been nice to see it, but they stole it, so we didn't see it go up and get the tap.
Here's Aldridge to open it up. 15-footer, didn't go, fell off left, and the rebound comes down to San Antonio.
But you see his versatility, because our boy Bucci can go inside or out. That
game's playing his third here tonight. 4-0 driving play by the Magic. Fournier got deep down underneath, didn't get the shot to go, and a rebound San Antonio. Start 9:41 left here in the first quarter. Here is Elfrid Payton. Payton straight away, about 3 feet above the bumper, throws over to Vooch on the left.
So that they couldn't pass the ball down inside. Very good defense for the young point guard.
9-2, Spurs on top. Vooch slashes in from the right, then throws it over the sideline.
Unbelievable finish, tremendous.
Both free throws good for Nick. It's 12-7 San Antonio. 7:25 left here in the first quarter. Dribble drive down the right. Magic reload the offense as Fournier backs it out around the midcourt line. Calls out to play. Got a high screen from Vooch. Rolls left around that. Shooters in the league 2 years ago did not have a great year shooting the ball last year, and he struggled out of the gate here early this year. It's 14-9 Spurs halfway through the first. Player from Villanova, Richie talked about. Ryan, Archie Diacono will check in. He's on the baseline. He'll inbound. He did for it.
Exactly. That's the intricacies that you just don't learn until you play a lot of minutes together.
5 Magic turnovers. Here's Bertans. We're told 6 out there to start.
Well, he did stroke beautifully.
Must be quite the shooter, the big Latvian. Big dude. Here comes Fournier again. Didn't get it. They go back up top. Jeff Green now again to Augustine. Right corner trap. Tried to bounce out of it. Threw it away. Ginobili's got it to Simmons. Streaking to the other end. He got to the rim. Chased down. Boy, the Spurs started quickly shooting, but now 8 of 23 from the floor. Here's a nice lob. Hazonia to Bismack. Biombo underneath. He'll put it up and in. He's got 2 players hanging on. Tony Parker back. Tim Duncan is not.
Anybody that plays as hard as he does and brings the veteran knowledge that he has.
Here's just turned it over, bobbled it, but kept it alive above the arc on the left. Running out high, Patty Mills. He just checked in. He's out there with Aldridge, who also just came on the floor for San Antonio.
And score everywhere, as he proved. That time a drive with the left hand. He laid it up as soft as you can off that glass.
Second year with the Spurs after a long run in Port. Augustine working a handle on the right wing. Flashing out up top of Zonia. They'll give Mario the ball. Mario holds it above his head, dumps it into Augustine. He's got some tall timber in there. He'll duck.
Psychologically, after a while, instead of guys going to the basket, they pull up and shoot jumpers. That's what we're hoping to get from Ibaka and Bismack this year.
Much needed. Green picked up the foul. That's his ball tipped out of bounds by the Spurs. Back to Orlando with 15 to shoot. Aaron Gordon going to inbound underneath. Does nice cut to the basket. Jeffrey.
Dennis again. He was wide open from 12 feet. Boy, did they play well together. Handoffs, dribble penetration, dishes, beautiful.
Spurs come running the other way, and they turn it over. They tried to go up top to Aldridge. Threw it right to Aaron Gordon. AG into in. Nice.
Showing that athleticism, even though we know he's nursing that ankle and trying to get better. He showed his old self right there. We're going to see matchups against veteran players against each other, and hopefully the same type of defense.
Starters the same for both teams as we get underway. Magic go right to left. Right scoop not going to go. LaMarcus 3 of 8 from the floor in the game, but a rebound offensive for the Spurs. Will get another chance. Back up top, they go to Kyle Anderson. He'll initiate.
In the year, and he tried to fake the referee out like he was shooting the ball, but he really wasn't. He didn't fool him on that one, but good try.
Magic inbound. Aaron Gordon going to dance just left of the circle. Right court. Here's the Gasol blocked. I think that was Payton coming from nowhere.
Yes,
got a piece of it.
He came flying by, and he loved it.
Air flying. He'll drive all the way to the other end. Missed the layup. Ibaka got.
He would come close to winning the championship.
Spurs inbound here. Gasol, free throw line extended left. Bumps into Vooch, turns his back into the paint. By Aldridge didn't go. Volleyball rebound patted out by Vooch, but it didn't get to one of his guys. Simmons got it. Here comes Simmons angling in. Nice drop. Now they'll slow it down. Ball goes up to Jonathan Simmons. Simmons dances, drives, cut up by Vooch. Flick game starting and playing in his first game of the preseason. Nice bounce pass. That is Vucevic to Fournier, but he couldn't handle it. Lost it, then had it knocked away by Simmons, but Payton got it back. Back this right now.
Well, vive la France. Let's hope we're saying that a lot this year.
Absolutely. Driving play. Just 4. And the biggest Magic lead in this game thus far has been, 11. Spurs led by 9 very early on.
That jumper go in because we know he can make the three-pointer, and they got the medium-range jumper. If he mix it up with drives, it's going to really put some points up there.
Here's Gordon, a fall-away jumper, 18 feet out left. Not going to go. Circled around, jumped off. Simmons going to grab the rebound and run.
Didn't much going to the basket in the first half. They've been passing the ball a little better now, but we got to step up our defense. defense.
Aaron Gordon slashes in from the left corner. Put out 2 of 9 from the floor in the game. Nice play there by AG.
Yeah, he got them hops. That time he missed the shot, but he hopped up. Expected him to give him some heavy minutes tonight because they're just getting a chance to play their first in 3. But watching any sign of injury.
Lead by 1. 4:20 left here in the third. Back and forth we start to go offensively. Both teams trying to get something mustered here. Mid is good just right of the circle. And Anderson's on the board with a jumper there. Just his second field goal tonight. Here's Elfrid Payton. Is going to get a block shot and get the ball back for the Spurs. Front court comes San Antonio. Nicholas LaPravatola checks in for the first time. The rookie out of Argentina. He's out there with his countryman Manu Ginobili, who's back on the floor for Greg Popovich. Here's the Frenchman.
We've got 4 or 5 this year.
Jean-Charles is from French Guiana. Here's a steal. This one picked off and stolen. This is LaPravatola. Jumper is up and shot didn't go, and the Magic grabbed the rebound. Good pesky defense. Now they throw it away, boys. Getting a little chippy, and the ball's flying everywhere right now. Magic lead by 1. Driving layup by San Antonio.
He would have had a wide open shot. That's coming into the fourth quarter, designed by Popovich.
Ginobili handles up top. Got a big screen from Joel Anthony. Then backed off above the three-point line. Sent it down to Anthony, who just games for them this preseason.
Yeah, we're playing, I guess it's a small lineup right now with Biyombo at center. And then the power forward has got it.
Come running to Ginobili. He'll stop three-point line right in their front court. Rifles it down just off the left square. He's got Jean-Charles down there. Back outside LaPravatola. This kid, and a bucket good. A 6-point Spurs lead here early in the fourth, 2 minutes in.
Probably comes from Italy and it wound up in Argentina.
Well, Jeff Green, nice move to the baseline. Inbounder down on that baseline. Right side, LaPravatola. Fires it into Danny Green, who just checked back in. Actually, that's Bryn Forbes who's on the floor. And it's the first time Forbes has been out there. Wilcox, a couple of CJs on the floor for the Magic, and Bismack Biyombo. Orlando with the ball. Green handles in the right quarter. Dances going to drive baseline, runs into 2 defenders, goes through both, put it up and in.
It's back. So,
Biyombo screen, but picked off and stolen. How about that? Davis Bertans took it away from him. Front court they come. Pull-up jumper. That is Bryn Forbes again. Boy, this rimmed around but came off front side, and Dedmon's got the rebound for the Spurs.
Yeah, I jinxed him. My bad.
Here is Dwayne, front court, standing on the three-point line straight away. Hands off to Bryn Forbes. Bryn Forbes, Michigan State the last 2 years. He played at Cleveland State before that. Magic in the half-court set. C.J. Watson up top, strokes a pass over to Hazonia. He'll slash right to the hole. Tough shot. Make it 6 for San Antonio.
Chivali Mario.
93-87. Here's a steal by Watson. Took it away. He's off to the races in the other end. Lays it. Turnover number 23 for Orlando. 30 seconds left. Still down by 4, but the Spurs have the ball.
That's what they tell players. You catch the ball with your eyes.
Good trap on Anderson in the backcourt, but he ducked through the 2 defenders. Johnson Hazonia and got it in the front. Now a foul as the 2 defenders caught
him off.
Finally fired it into Zimmerman. Zimmerman scoops it outside. Nick Johnson, he'll drive. Tough shot over a big defender. Dwayne Dedmon didn't go. The rebound, San Antonio, and that should do it. 7 seconds left. Spurs by 6. They'll bring it up, walk it across the midcourt line, and time will expire. The Spurs will win in the preseason tonight here in Orlando. San Antonio goes to 3-1 in preseason play. The Magic 0-3.